Disclaimer: doing my own voiceover. If your readers are uncomfortable, mute the video. At hospital, your gang members are sitting on the chair crying silently because the pain they are going through now came unexpectedly into their life. And the scary thing is that the person they love don't have much time live with them. Chan is memorizing all the past years with you, and Laura is sitting on the bench in front of the door looking at the door, crying with gritted teeth, and Charlie is crying a lot with his head down because he was the youngest and you were like his big sister. Chan put his hand on Charlie's head to stop him from crying, then Charlie hugged him and started crying badly. Then the door of your room opened and the nurse came outside. Laura stood up. Laura, nurse, can we meet her? Nurse, feeling so bad about them cause they crying mess. Nurse, she is still unconscious. If you want to visit, then you can go, but touching the patient is not allowed. Be careful. She politely said and went from there. Three of them entered in your room. You were lying unconscious on the bed, face become pale. They went to you and with a heavy heart. Seeing you in this condition, they broke into tears. Chen, what should we do in this world to save you, Ryan? He put his hand on his mouth and cried badly. Laura, Ryan, I wish we spent our whole life together with happiness. We suffered a lot, and now our day got better, and then you decided to take the other way. It's not fair. God, it's not fair. She sat beside you while putting her hand on yours. Charlie, please do something, please. He sat on the floor. Chan looked towards him and went to him. Chan, we can't do fight with cancer. If it were, I would never have let this day come. You guys make yourselves strong, please. He said and also cried. The doctor told them that you have a blood cancer and after doing so many tests they will start your treatment. But the doctor said that it will be too late, but it very important to get tested. And the doctor was also very angry with them as to why they brought you here so late. They was really hurt to hear this and are the ones who have spent all the days and night with you, share all the feelings with you. They considered you as their favorite person, a person who is loved by everyone in the family. Laura, she moving her fingers. She said, getting up from the bed, looking at you with the painful smile. They both got up from the floor and looked at you. You slowly opened your eyes after a couple blink and looked at the ceiling. Laura, thank God you wake up, she said, wiped her tears. Laura, I go to call the doctor. She ran out, you turned your face to them. Ryan, you guys cry for me, you said in a low voice. They nodded. Jen, yes, you sick weakly. Ryan, why? Charlie looked at him because he was afraid that if he told you what happened to you, you would not be able to bear the pain. But they know very well they cannot hide from you for long. Charlie, the doctor has diagnosed you with blood cancer, he said, and the tear fell from his red, watery eyes. Charlie put a hand on his shoulder. You turned your face to the other side without saying anything. They are confused, and you are not surprised to hear them. Charlie, she already know her everything, he said in a low voice in shock as hell. Chan looked at you with what the fuck look while his eyes widened. Ryan, yes, I know, guys, you said to yourself. Chan, hey Ryan, you know about this, you swallowed. Ryan, I found out yesterday morning when I vomited blood. I knew that I had a disease. They looked at you in disbelief. Chan, what the fuck, Ryan? Yet you were drinking in the meeting room. You glared at him because this is the first time he shouted on you. Charlie, stop it, Chan. He stopped him because he knew you never regret what you did. Chan, no, Charlie, she was drinking yesterday even after finding out that she has some bloody disease. Your anger got the better of him and tried to get off the bed. Charlie stopped you. Charlie, where are you going? Stay here. You put your feet on the floor and stood up. Ryan, I have to go, you said, but Chen stopped you by saying, Chen, as always, you are running away. Once again, you have decided to suffer alone. You fisted palms and staring at the door. Charlie, say something. Will you remain silent even today? He said in anger. You looked at him. His eyes were red from crying. Then Laura entered. Laura, doctor coming. She stopped when she saw the view in front of her. Ryan, what shall I do? I can't do anything. I am not afraid of dying. You said, looking into his eyes. Ryan, I died the day I committed my first murder, Nayun. I could not forget her. You gulped hard and turned your face Chen. Ryan, I still remember the fear of that mother. Your eyes got watered and then you sat on the bed. Ryan, I know comfort myself by killing people. My heart would be very sad if I did not. They were listening to you carefully because they always told you what in their heart, but comes to you, you run away. Ryan, but later that killing overwhelmed me. You sniffed while tear fell down from the cheeks. Ryan, I drink all kind of alcohol to get rid of it, and now I am not afraid of that. This life is the punishment for me. I don't want to live anymore in this cruel world. You all started crying mess and they ran to you and hugged you tightly, Laura. It's hard, please don't say like this. She crying, hugging you tightly. Ryan, I don't want to live. You again said and hugging each other. At night, 11 p.m. You opened the door and entered the house. You looked around and the lights were very dim and the noise were echoing in the house. You turned towards the kitchen and went there to check. It was Jungkook coming cooking for himself. Jungkook, oh, you are here? Where were you last night? You were missing since yesterday morning. I thought you would come at night, but you did not. He looked at you. You look so pale. Ryan, what are you doing here? You said serious. Jungkook, I was very hungry, so I thought let's make something, but there was nothing in your kitchen. In this point, you looked at him sharply, Jungkook. So I went out and brought everything for us to eat. Ryan, if you went out, why did not you run away? You confused, he walked to you. Jungkook, I got these days after so many years. I don't want to take them away from me, he said in a low voice. Ryan, I can kill you right now, and this day will be your that day, he said. Jungkook, you can't harm me right now. Look at you. You look so pale and weak. I'm more stronger than you now. He was about to touch your face, but you moved back. Ryan, don't you dare. You gave him a that glare. Jungkook, oh, I'm sorry. He embraced. You turned around and about to go to your room, but he shouted from behind. Jungkook, let's have a dinner together, Ryan. You did not say anything and went to the room. Jungkook, it's hurt. He hissed in pain while putting his hand on his wound. Jungkook, what happened to you? Don't you feel even a little pity? He emotionally said and again started making food. In your room, you took off your coat and sat comfortable on the bed and start thinking about Jungkook. Ryan, there is nothing left now, Jungkook. There was a strange feeling that died out just then. Why are you trying now? You rolled your eyes, trying hard not to cry. Ryan, there is no time left now. I wish all had not happened 6 years ago. You turned your face to the glass door and tears rolled down your cheeks. Just then, Jungkook knocked on the door and you immediately wiped away your tears. Ryan, what is this man doing in my house? You got annoyed and went to the door and opened it. You looked at him with an expressionless face, but he smiled lovingly at you. Ryan, what is it? You said serious and a little loud. Jungkook, let's have a dinner together, he said with full emotion, and your lip parted hearing him. You pushed for a while and then spoke. Ryan, I don't like home foods, now get out of here. You denied him and told him to leave, but when you turned around, he grabbed your wrist and pulled you to the lawn. Ryan, leave me, Jungkook, you said, irritated and feeling weak. Jungkook, here sit. He pulled out the chair inside the table for you, Ryan. What are you doing? I said I don't. You did not listen to you and grabbed your shoulder and made you sit on it. You glared at him. Jungkook, why are you so stubborn? He said while serving you. Ryan, I should have killed him. You thought, and meanwhile he sat on the chair and then he put the food on the spoon and moved it towards you. You widened your eyes. You looked at him. He was motioning for you to put the spoon in your mouth. You gulped. Why? I can eat by myself. You don't need to do this, you said, looking down at the food on the plate. To be continued. Thank you for watching.